Have you ever stopped and asked yourself, why does the world work so perfectly? Probably not. But let me explain. And before we get into it, good morning, everyone. And thank you so much for joining me here on a brand new episode of Shaar HaBechinah. Now, everywhere we look, there is precision. Oceans that never spill beyond their shores, the sun rising and setting with flawless timing, right? We know the times of the sun like years in advance and to the second. How perfect is that? And then you have air exactly where we need it. Water exactly where it should be. None of this is random. None of it is accidental. Al-Chavos HaVavos tells us that if we want to see the signs of Hashem, in his wisdom, rather, we must open our eyes to the very foundations of the world. You have earth, water, air, and fire. And these are the basic elements and are arranged in perfect balance, each in its appointed place. Each of one of those elements are fulfilling its purpose. Now, you have the earth, and that forms the platform of life. Above it rests the water, and above that you have air, and above them all you have the element of fire, which is the sun. This order never changes. Nothing is out of place ever. Even when you have a storm and the sea's waves are like roaring, right? They still remain bound by Hashem's decree. And we see in the pasuk it says, "Until here you shall come and no further." It's not just poetry that the Torah is trying to tell us. It's the reality that keeps our planet alive. If the ocean rose even a little too far, life as we know it would end. It would flood. It would be another Mabel. The same precision governs every law of nature. And here's the key point. These laws, these four elements, aren't just about order. They're about kindness. Hashem talks about his gevura, his strength, his might. And his might is it's raw power for its not really for its own sake, but for the sake of kindness. Rabbi Yochanan in the Gemara tells us, he points out that every time the Torah speaks about Hashem's gevura, his might, his strength, it follows with his kindness. Why? Because all the power of Hashem is used to help mankind, to make the world a place that we can live, the place that we can grow, and we can fulfill our purpose, right? And that's why it's always together, to show that he's not just looking just to be strong and bully us, he's doing it because he wants to be kind to us. Now, physics and chemistry, those forces that hold the universe together, they're just tools that Hashem uses in his plan of cause and effect to sustain life. The laws of nature are not cold or impersonal. They're a daily expression of Hashem's mercy. And as we say in davening, blessed is he who has mercy on the earth, blessed is he who has mercy on the creatures, right? Hashem is merciful to all of us. So the next time you feel the breeze on your face, or you watch the tide roll in at the beach, or you see the sun break the horizon or it's setting, remember, this is Hashem's wisdom on display. This is his kindness in motion. He didn't just create a world. He fine-tuned it so that everything works together in perfect harmony. And all of it for our own benefit. And the question is, are we noticing it? Are we living with that awareness? Because the more we see Hashem's wisdom in creation, the more we will feel his kindness in our lives. And the more we will be inspired to live with purpose. Thank you, everyone, for joining me here today. And I love you all.